Hey y'all, it's Rick here with Uncommon Communion. Happy May Day, everybody. It is the merry month of May, and it is a good day for a strike. Yeah. Now, I got to be honest with you, y'all. I did put in for PTO today, so I'm not, walking off my job. I work with training new staff for developmentally disabled folks, and well, today wasn't a training day, so it was a good day to get out, and I am getting out very soon. And I hope you find a way to get out today as well. Also, y'all, I made a very strong commitment today to myself with my wife that we're not going to spend in a corporate way today. We're going to resist the grocery store. We're going to resist Amazon, certainly. We're going to just resist. So far today, I've only spent on one thing, which is a home-based business for a groomer for my pooch, Lucy. So I think that was a good purchase. And if I make any other purchases today, I'm going to make sure they are local, grassroots, small businesses, folks who are being about the change, as opposed to being connected to the billionaires, the oligarchy, the corporate world that is oppressing us, that is exploiting us, y'all. All right, I got some videos to share with you today. I got some writing. We're up to Psalm 121. Well, let's always begin as we always begin, by recognizing and realizing the ground of our being, because this is being itself. And whenever we are being in community, whenever we are being in solidarity, whenever we are being about love and justice, we are experiencing and embodying and incarnating this more. And let us remember that we are always and everywhere in the holy presence of the more and each other. So, two songs are in my head today, and I think they go together quite well for this unique, important day. Now, before I share the songs, why is this day important? Well, it's a warm up, y'all. It is a practice, it is a dry run, it is a warm up. Because I know not a lot of people are going to get out and strike today. I'm heading down to our Ohio State House for 2:00, meeting my friend Mark. I'm going to have a sign. I found poster board in my basement. I didn't have to go out and buy any. So that was a good thing for today. But here's the thing, y'all, is that we're approaching the midterm elections. They're in about 190 days, 180 days. You can check my counter. I'm going to put my counter below. And the link that I have to the counter, you can share that with people, y'all. If you want to encourage others to count down to the midterms and some other things I'm counting down to, check it out below here. So why this is important, y'all, is we know that Trump, the dictator, the little dictator, is going to mess with the midterms. I mean, we know this because he's telling us. He's shown us, January 6th, all of this. He is moving very aggressively in that direction. We saw it just this couple days ago. Excuse me. Gosh, I'm so sorry for that. Unfortunately, Substack, if you stop a recording like this, it makes you start over. You lose it. So don't want to do that here, y'all. So I apologize. As I was saying, Pete Hegseth was being in front of Congress, both the House and the Senate, and when asked if he would approve of the president sending troops to polling places, which is highly illegal, y'all. I mean, look it up how illegal that is. Hegseth would not say whether he would or wouldn't. And that is terrifying, y'all, because they're thinking about it. You know they are thinking about it. So how does this relate to today, to No Kings, to May Day strike? Because, y'all, if and when the election is messed with, either before the election, during the election, November 3rd, or after the election, in that period of November, December, up to January 1st, if and when it is messed with, we need to strike. We need to just shut it down, y'all. Something we've never really done in this country, but today's a dry run. Today's a practice. I suspect we're going to have to do that. And you know what, y'all? If he messes with the election, messes with the midterms, and we don't do that, we don't shut it down, we don't show the power of the people in the streets peacefully, non-violently, but with determination and resolve and resilience, then we're done. We are toast because our democracy will be done. And if we don't rise up in that moment, then forget about it, y'all. Forget about it. We've given up the game. Yeah, we will have made it to 250 years, but what are the next year or 2 years or 5 years going to look like? And will we even make it to 300? I doubt it if we don't stand up. All right, y'all, 2 videos below. Please check them out. First one is one I heard on satellite radio this morning when I turned on my car. It was Talking Heads, Life in Wartime. And I'm sharing a version of this that David Byrne performed recently at Coachella. And I encourage you to watch through the whole thing because you're going to see at the end he does something powerful and important and unique. So stick around for that. And I'm also going to include a video that he is explaining why he does what he does in that particular performance. The second thing, and I think it goes very well with this, is the video for Minnesota, which is by Wookiefoot, one of my favorite bands these days. Just kind of reggae, very eclectic, and all about mindfulness and freedom and liberation and just great, great stuff. And I think this song is amazing. And Wookiefoot is from Minnesota. They're from Minneapolis. So this is their hometown. They're celebrating. And the people of Minneapolis have given us a template. They've given us a model. They've given us an example. And we need that, y'all. We need to be able to look at other people to see what they've done and then do it ourselves. So I think these two go real nicely together. And I encourage you to watch them and listen and sing along if you do feel so compelled. I'm going to include my reflection that I wrote. I'm doing these handwritten reflections. I'm not going to read it today because I want to read the psalm for the day. Encourage you to take a look at it. We are in the full moon right now in that cycle. And yesterday's full moon was a blue moon. And that's kind of special. And that's what I reflected on. All right, let's make this our closing prayer as we get to Psalm 121, and it is a banger. I love it. And here it goes. It's a short one. I lift up my eyes to the mountain. From where will my help come from? My help comes from Grandfather, maker of Father Sky and Mother Earth. He will keep your foot from slipping. The one who watches over you will not fall asleep. Behold, the eyes of the one who watches over the tribes of wrestles with Creator will not drop in weariness or close in sleep. Grandfather keeps watch over you and will shade you as he stands close by your side. The sun will not burn you as it circles sky by day. The moon will not trouble you as it travels across the night sky. Grandfather will keep you safe from all harm as he watches over your life's journey. Yes, Grandfather walks by your side, watching over your going out and coming home as you travel on the road of life from now and until the sun no longer rises. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm going to remember that one. I hope as we have gone through this journey, you have discovered, like I have for sure, some Psalms that are familiar, of course, but also some that are new and maybe that we could, come back to as we need it. So, all right, y'all, let's end actually with the Serenity Prayer because that is an important one for me and maybe you. And let's say it in the we version to know that we do what we can. And today I'm going to do what I can. I hope you're going to do what you can. And together we can do this, y'all. God grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Thy will, O God, not ours, be done. All right, y'all. Blessing and good. Be bold. Be well. Hold fast, y'all.